The main person conducting the meeting on behalf of the bank was Ms. Ella Oyos. The country manager, Mr. Glenn Smith, could not be there because he had to go to a bankers meeting, I'm told, but there were other two representatives in person and one by phone through Trinidad. And we had to deal with several issues. Well, we dealt with two preliminary issues, one of them being that we were not given disclosure of any final decision that had been made against Ms. Uwani Martinez beforehand. And we still weren't given it until today. And of course, we would not have made that be the reason not to have the meeting, because I sense that if we had taken that hard line, then there would never be a discourse. However, there were three issues we had to put on the table to discuss. One had to do with a performance assessment that is in dispute because of how they went about it, and which we believe was discriminatory. Two, there is the issue of a recent complaint that arose after Ms. Martinez tendered her resignation, and they were using that as basis as not to accept her resignation. And three, the issue of Garifuna speaking. So let me give you the order in which they were resolved. On the issue of the recent issue that they would not accept the resignation and deal with a so-called customer complaint, that was removed totally off the table. The complaint is dead. It's not part of a record or anything. They said it was never an official complaint. It's a non-issue, we were told. We are satisfied with that, because had it become an issue, we had every right to have full disclosure and to have it discussed and ventilated. That's one. Two, we also had the issue of the performance. Ms. Ella Hoyo said that she's not here to review any performance per se, that she would not play that role. So we addressed our concerns. We don't feel that it was fully addressed the way we would want. However, it's not the end of the issue. We get to write them and let them know and address certain things. And it's not only for Uwani, because the review process that they go through is applied across the board, and we have many members, and we understand that many of them are not satisfied with how reviews go at times, but they keep quiet, so we can't say anything. But this was an opportunity to bring that forward. It also helped us to consider certain things when we do our CBA, because some of those administrative matters can be dealt with at that level. And then we dealt with the third issue of the speaking of Garifuna, which, you know, their position is that there was never really a directive or a policy per se. Our member stands by her ground that she was told not to speak her language in the bank. And so clearly they take their position, we stand by ours. We didn't get to finish fully ventilate that. Of course, they offered no apology to her, nor to the Garifuna community. The bank feels that they will do their own PR, and they feel that they will address it and deal with it in due course. So let them do their part. We know what is our part, and Ms. Martinez also has her own individual right that she has her options. So that's where we stand with that.